Okay, good morning. It's Leonardo Piccinetti from ETV4INNOVATION, and today we are going to presenting the Model 1, which is focusing on a basic aspect of environmental technology verification in the framework of the ETV4INNOVATION Erasmus Plus project. And today we have a pleasure to have Professor Carole Saudejaud from the National Institute, Polytechnique Institute of Toulouse, which is will be presenting the structures of the Model 1. Bonjour, Carole, how are you?
Oh, fine. Hello, hello, Leonardo.
So we would like to know from you, in particular, how is the Model 1 will be structured. I leave you the floor to you in order to be presenting to the participants.
Okay, thank you, Leonardo. So I will introduce the Module 1, which deals with basic aspects of environmental technology verification. But let me first introduce some of the people from Toulouse INP, which is a National Polytechnique Institute in Toulouse, which is a university in Toulouse with an engineering school, the people who contributed to the project ETV4INNOVATION. The first one is Florent Bourgeois, who is the leader of the ENPT team. He is currently professor of process engineering in the engineering school NCSET. His research is concerning the ex-situ CO2 mineralization and mineral leaching. In the project ETV4INNOVATION, he developed the module 3 concerning the environmental technology verification procedure. Philippe Destrac is a research engineer and a technical expert for accreditation body. Cécile Ruchat works as an assistant officer in the International Relations Office of Toulouse INP. And as said Leonardo, I am associate professor of chemical engineering at INP in CIACET. So let's start with the module 1. The module 1 is related to the basics aspect of the environmental technology verification, or ETV for short. ETV is an international tool designed to promote the commercialization of innovative environmental technologies. ETV is particularly suitable for SMEs, which are the main vector of technological innovation today when it comes to environmental preservation. ETV offers to environmental technology manufacturers the only internationally recognized verification mechanism that guarantees the performance claims of any environmental technology. So the objective of this module 1 is to introduce the basic concepts of environmental technology, ETV. If you want to know what the basics of ETV verification, we invite you to go ahead and take a plunge into module 3 of this online course, ETV. So, what are the learning outcomes of module 1? By the end of the module 1 training, the participant will be able to understand what ETV is and the purpose of this verification. He will know the different entities involved in the ETV. He will know and apply the basic vocabulary related to ETV. He will know and indicate people, entities that could benefit from ETV. And the students will also know European Union standards and the other basic documents related to ETV. Overall, the module 1 is structured around 6 different lessons whose content I'm going to describe briefly now. So, the lesson 1 is ETV in 5 minutes. The objective of this first lesson is to have just an overview of the ETV in 5 minutes. To that end, this lesson deals with the following topics: what is ETV, what is an eco-technology, which technology are concerned, who can participate, and does it work, how does it work, and the final outputs. The lesson 2 presents the overall context of the ETV, the buyers, the sellers, the SMEs, actually, who benefits and how, when ETV is particularly helpful. For the lesson 3, it aims to give the students discover how and where ETV was put in place in the world, and we tried also to make a link with the ISO standards, which are also presented and discussed. At the end of the lesson 3, a focus is made on the EU, European Union, ETV, which is very specific. The lesson 4 presents the main benefit of ETV and is intended to answer the following question. Why trust ETV? Which benefits for developer and for purchasers? The lesson 5 is about the targeted technology. This lesson explains which technology are eligible to ETV and try to show some example for each area of technology. The monitoring of water, for the air, for the soil. And we try to make the lesson more reliable, which means that we show some example for each technological area. The last lesson presents the scheme of the ETV process and the different phases that will be further detailed on a case study in module 3. So in the lesson 6, the addressing points are about the standardized process ISO, which is in ETV, which are the contact phases with the verification body, optimal timing, the eligibility criteria, the quick scan template. We also talk about the proposal phase, the specific protocol verification phase, the publication phase, and the ETV output. At the end of the module, the student will find a whole list of links to videos on written document, allowing the students to document himself on specific points relating to ETV. To check if you have well understood the basics of ETV, an assessment is available under the form of a quiz of about 40 questions. This is all for the module 1 of the ETV for Innovation online course on environmental technology verification. I hope you enjoy the course. Bye-bye now.
Well, thank you very much, Carole. It was very interesting about the presentation.
Thank you.
In particular, to give you an overview about the tackle why we need to trust an ETV, which is very important also for small medium enterprise company. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Speak to you soon. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye.
I hope so.